What's up, you guys? Welcome to your next most important video. This is going to be a breakdown of the basic structure and organization of the six-figure dance coach system that you're going to be able to use. I'm going to show you how flexible it is, how much fun you can have creating the business that you want. We're going to talk about how to use free groups and paid groups, either having multiple groups that funnel members to each other or having just one group and figuring out how to monetize that one group in different ways. Another thing we're going to talk about is what are you going to put in your free group versus what do you put in a paid group. That's going to be very important. And the last thing we're going to talk about and see is what does a coaching business empire look like online for you? What could it look like in the next 12 months? What could it look like in the next 2 years? This is stuff that you're going to understand. You have so much to build up to that you don't have to do it all in 6 months. You don't have to have all these offers in the 12 months. This is stuff that you're going to build up over time. Take your time with, really think it out, make sure things are working. But I'm going to give you the basic six-figure dance coach system and blueprint for you to get started making money right now and start building your business, start building a revenue that is 100% yours, and you have the control of how to scale it and how to monetize it yourself. Okay? All right, get excited because we're getting there. This is really good stuff. All right, this is the basic six-figure dance coach system that is going to allow you to have a lot of success. It's going to give you a great basic foundation to your business and to people coming into your ecosystem to learn from you online. Okay, so let's talk about it. So let me break this down just a bit. So we have our traffic types here. We have a paid free group here, and we have our paid group. Now let me explain how we get through this. This is your basic funnel for your dance business. So for our traffic types, you're going to have organic. Organic is just free. It's social media. It's the content you put on YouTube. It's the content you put on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, Snapchat, if you're still using that, whatever. It can also even just be your email list that you have been emailing. If you have a newsletter and you send out newsletter, that's organic. It's free, something that you're really not charging for, okay? So that's going to be social media. Now, the next traffic type we have is basically what you're doing in person. Believe it or not, that is a very important traffic type. And for you as a traveling coach or a traveling instructor or a instructor that has classes weekly, even locally, this is your traffic source. You are seeing new people. You are seeing the same people every week, every day, every weekend. So we really need to take advantage of that type of traffic type, right? So this is going to be your residencies if you travel and stay certain places for 2 to 3 months. This is going to be your private classes that you have. These are going to be your classes that you have if you're traveling on the road or locally. These are going to be your festivals, these workshops, these weekenders that you are going to instruct. Or if you're just a guest, right? You don't have to actually be teaching and on the lineup at these places. You can be a guest, but even though people know that you're a guest, they know that you're also a high quality dance instructor as well, and you can have conversations and people can follow you. This is really what's going to help you as well, okay? And then listen, let me explain this in-person traffic type a little bit more, because what's different for from, like, let's say, other type of business owners and you as coaches, whether you're traveling the world or locally instructing, you always have this revolving door of new people that you are seeing and people that you're working with on a day-to-day, weekly, monthly basis, right? So you are always in front of new people, which is the thing I want you to really understand, versus some other types of business owners that they have to get in front of a stage, right, to speak people. It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of a speaker getting on a speaking stage every weekend, weekly, monthly. You, because you travel, because you instruct all around the world, because you instruct multiple times weekly in your local city, an area, or state. So don't take this for granted. Make sure that you're talking and telling people about your free group, about your paid group, about your offers, because in person is the best lead generation. It's the best traffic type, okay? Now let's keep moving. Paid ads or boosts, right? So this is going to be cold and maybe a little bit of warm traffic. So paid ads. Paid ads are the ads that you pay for and you get them pushed out to a specific audience that you're trying to reach on Facebook. You can do this on YouTube. You can do this on Instagram. Most social media platforms have the ability to run ads. Google has the ability to run ads. But for you as dancers, it's probably going to be best to run ads where most of your audiences, where are your tribe? Where's your tribe at? But the difference with the paid ad and the boost is just going to get more views. It's going to get more acknowledgement, right? Paid ads, you can actually you're going to have to connect and use your Facebook account, but you are actually creating the niche in the audience that you want that ad to be seen by. So with paid ads, you have a little bit more control over who is actually seeing your paid ads. So when it comes to cold and warm, cold is paid ads to people that are in your niche, that be your dream students, dream member, dream person to work with and teach, but they don't know you. They don't know you yet. That's why we're going to do cold ads, to get them aware of your offer, aware of your coaching, your instruction. Now, warm paid ads would be retargeting people that have already seen your ad. That's a whole thing too. So there's going to be a lot of people that will see your ad for the first time and they're going to join, they're going to click on it. The warm ad is for the retargeting of people that have seen your ad a few times and haven't clicked on it. You can actually retarget those. Or there can be also people that click on your ad, but they don't actually pay. If there's a opportunity to pay for something, you can start to retarget those people that, for example, if you have an e-commerce store and somebody clicks and puts things into their cart, you can retarget them because they haven't paid. Let's say they haven't checked out on their cart. You can retarget ads to them. You can retarget some type of paid ad to those people who haven't actually purchased with you. So paid ads are really good, but really, really focus on organic, social, online, social media, and focus on in person. Okay. And then when you start to really want to scale, you can start looking into paid ads and boost. Okay. So this is the flow. I would keep money down. I would think about using paid ads a little bit later into the journey. Make sure you really know who your dream member and student is. Make sure you get used to telling people about your community, build your free community up, actually understand what content is going to go into your paid community. And then we start to push some ads to really start to gain some momentum and more members. This right here is your free group. Okay. This in the middle, these are the different ways that we are going to funnel people from the free group over to your paid group, your first paid offer, which can be a low ticket offer. 149 is low ticket, it's affordable. And then it can also be a high ticket. High ticket can be it could be $900. It could be. But I think what's best for you would be to create a low ticket offer from anywhere from $49 to $300. $300 is still low ticket. It's a little high, but it depends on your people. It depends on what you're offering and making sure that whatever you charge, the quality and the value that's inside the group is 10x that, right? So if you are charging $149 for your paid group, you need to 10x that within the value. So 10x that would be about $1,500, right? So whatever would be in this group, you would have to convey that it's actually worth $1,500 per month. That makes it a no-brainer, easy decision for people to join when they feel like, man, they're getting the greatest deal and the best deal, right? Okay. So after we do all of our traffic types, we're pushing to this free community, right? In the free community, this is where you will get people into your ecosystem. This is so important. We want it to be free because we don't want any friction. Friction meaning we don't want any more reason for our members not to join. Okay, so it's a no-brainer. It's free, and there's going to be some type of different value, a mini transfer, maybe a little mini course. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But we have to make this free because this is going to help us build up our email list, number one. Okay, and then it's also just going to give us an idea of what people are looking for. We can use the people that join this group as kind of beta testers. We are going to be asking them, what do they need? Where are they in their journey? There's a lot of different questions and polls that you can use. It's going to be really, really informational for you as a coach to dial it down and really see what are people joining for? What are they looking for? And also to have some one-on-one conversations with some of the higher level dancers, some of the intermediates, some of the beginners, whoever's joining your group. You are going to be able to have face-to-face conversation with them, whether it's one-on-one with Zoom, if it's just audio or whatever. You're going to have contact with them to be able to know what are they going to pay for if you were to create this type of group, right? If you were to create a low ticket group, what would they pay for? If you were to create a signature program, which you will, what would they pay for? This is why this is so important. Yeah, you could do that on social media, but when people get into your group, okay, that means they really want to be here. So this is where we're going to have all that information, all those questions. It's so important. Now, once we build this free group, we are going to be using different ways to funnel them and get them to opt in and start to get into our paid group so we can give them even more transformation. All right, so let's talk about the different ways within this area that you can funnel members from your free community to your paid community. So, number one, the courses that are in your free community and the video content. So, you can have courses, you can have just different video content there that you've created in the past, and it gives some type of mini transformation or quick wins for your members. This is the content that could potentially be the reason that they join your paid group. Okay, so people are going to join for different reasons and maybe multiple reasons, but one of the big reasons people join is because they start one transformation here, they start a process with the courses and they want more. So they are going to want to join your paid community, okay, to get more of that course content that you have. Then the next thing is weekly Zoom calls or workshops. So you can do online virtual workshops weekly. You can do those twice a month. You can do those monthly, right? But this is also another valuable way that we can get people to go from free to your paid community, because this is really big, because people want access to you as a coach. They want to be able to talk to you like this and ask you a question and see you on screen, because that gives them a lot of value. That gives them a direct connection. It gives them also a direct question and answer opportunity versus always having to be in person with you at a festival or a workshop or some local class. Okay. Next, moving down, we could do school DM closing, right? So what that means is talking to your members, communicating with them through school direct message platform. So you could close them or get them to go from your free community to your paid community or a paid offer through chatting with them in the DMs, having a conversation, seeing what their issues are, seeing where they are in their journey, and seeing basically what do they need, what's their goal. The basic thing that you can do is see what their goal is and marry or link that to how they can get to their goal because of being into your paid group. Make that connection here. And so a couple things we do. You can also use Instagram direct messages to get people into your paid group. You can use Facebook. You can also use something called Mini Chat it's a software that I can set up for you and help you guys set that up to use that in your Instagram business. Okay. It's really great AI automation tool on Instagram that's going to help you connect with people that follow you, send them a first message, and also get them to engage with your content. So if you've ever seen anyone on Instagram say, comment dance or comment whatever, a word, comment a phrase, when you comment that phrase, have you ever been sent a message or ever been sent some type of ebook or some type of link? This is ManyChat. This is what ManyChat does, and we're going to use that in your business to automate your business so that you are not the one always messaging new members and people that follow you. Okay, so this is a great way to move people from the free to the paid. Another great way is onboarding calls. Onboarding call can be a 15-minute call, which is really going to be great for you, especially when you start your free community in the beginning. Is you want to have touch point. You want to have FaceTime with your members that are interested in your free group that can probably gain some value from your paid group. You want to get on that call and talk to them about what their goals are, and then talk to them about how joining the paid membership group or a paid offer is going to help them get to their goal. That's basically what an onboarding call is meant to do on your side. Onboarding as well as helping them really use the free community, be very transparent on there, and talk about the workshops that you're going to be having on there, talk about the courses, talk about are they having trouble navigating the community. But also a big thing for you to do is make sure that you understand what their goal is, why did they join the group, and where do they want to go. That's how you're going to get them to think about getting into your paid group or getting into another paid offer of yours. Onboarding calls are key. The last one here, there's many, but these are like the top 5 we're going to start using in your business. Email newsletter, right? So one of the things that's awesome about school is that building a free community, you have 3 questions that you could ask before somebody is accepted into your group. And one of those questions has to be, what is your email? So you're going to be building your email list from the free group. Now we're going to use that email list and we're going to nurture, you're going to connect, you're going to build trust through an email list, teach a little bit more through your email list and email newsletter to get people to see the value in moving to your paid community or a paid offer. Okay. It's just a simple funnel, y'all, just a simple funnel. Now on this side, you have your paid community, which you are charging $49 to $300 if you're doing low ticket. This could also be a high ticket. All right, let's come down here to these 3 bullets. I want to talk about how you can use a free group and a paid group. Okay, there's a couple different ways we're going to start using these. You can choose to use these. First, what I explained earlier is you can have both a free group and you can have a paid group. So you have 2 groups, 2 separate groups. So your free group and your paid group. The paid group can be high or low ticket. Number 2, you can have a free to paid group. Paid group can also be high or low ticket. So what this means is that you start a free group, you get people in there, you have some decent content, you have really good content actually. Maybe it's that you need to get reviews, maybe you need to get people to work with you one-on-one or take your group signature program, and you guys can start to develop reviews so that it can help you with your marketing. Okay, this is also an opportunity to get people in your free group to see what are their issues, what are their problems, what are their goals, and then you start to build the programs that you want, and then you start charging. Having a free group is so important. You can do a lot of things and you can start the business off in the right way. Also, it decreases that friction of people even wanting to join your tribe. The best thing you can do is have a free group that you have some good content in so people will join. And people get to see other people joining. They get to see other people's reviews, other community members' wins, how they are growing in their dance because of you. Okay? That's what you want people to see and then want to work with you further. The third one is to start a group and have it paid. Okay, so that's going to be the harder one because you really have to already have a community somewhere else that you're bringing on there to pay this high or low ticket. And also you might have to have a big following, but you don't have to, but you might. This is probably going to work for somebody that has a huge following that it'll easily be able to monetize quickly. Okay, but if you're not able to monetize quickly, definitely you're going to have to do one or two. Even if you are able to monetize quickly, I advise you to have a free group. My choice for you, my advice for you is to start with number one, having a free group, okay, building that out, and then creating a separate paid group is going to be the best fit for you. This is the six-figure dance coach way. You want to always have a free group because you want to always have the opportunity for new people to join your community. This is the lower friction way for people to come work with you and somehow, somewhere down the line, work with you in a group or in one of your memberships, okay? All right, let's talk about the purpose and things that you can put into these free groups, your paid memberships, and then your paid programs, okay? So for your free group, I never said it couldn't be profitable. I never said you couldn't make money from your free group in the free group. So get excited about that because you can definitely make money from your free group. I want you to think about having free content, of course, having some coaching, ability to have Q&As with members and students. You want to think about courses, what type of content that you want to provide, and conversations is a big thing to start having in your community. When you are putting these different pieces of content and your courses together that would be in the free group, what you can also do to help people stay in the group is you can unlock those different types of content by time, right? So you can have a 14-day course unlock. You can have a course unlock at 30 days after someone's in the group for 30 days, they get something special from you unlocked. And the same with 45 days. That's just a way to build retention in the free groups to give you time to nurture them, to give you time to build trust with them and value. So these things, it can be any type of time duration. It can be 7 days. It doesn't have to be these 14, 30 days and 45. But you as the coach and as the creator, I want you to think about what could you release for your members that's really cool content. Maybe it's a workshop, maybe it's a masterclass you taught last year. It's still valuable. It could be here and unlocked in 14 days. This is going to make them stay around and not leave the community because they want to see what that 14-day video is about. They want to see what the 30-day video is about, okay? And so on. So you can also have paid monthly boot camps. You can market to this community. You can market on Instagram to say, hey, join my free group. We are doing monthly boot camps about XYZ topic, right? But you can also charge for them. You can charge so that you have more people joining and getting coaching by you. This is another way to help them see that your coaching is valuable and they need to get into your next offer, which is your paid membership or your paid signature program, okay? You can have paid courses in here, recorded workshops, like I said, master classes. Or what you can also do is have those for sale. And you can also have them in the paid group so that, hey, if they were just to upgrade to the monthly membership, they would get these things for free immediately, right? So they need to know that as well. The free group is also for taking data to create your other low and high ticket offers. We are definitely using this group to ask them questions and do polls and get them to engage and comment in the community to get more information about what they are wanting and what they will pay for. This is so easy. A lot of people make courses and they don't get it. They don't do the market research with their own community to see if they are actually going to pay for it. So they end up wasting time creating courses that their people don't really want. All right, so this is how you get them in your ecosystem and email list, the free group. And then the free group is really just about nurturing, building trust, and giving them value. That's what people want to know. If you give them value, it's only a matter of time until they want to work with you one-on-one or in your group coaching program or in the membership. Okay, so let's talk about your membership, your paid membership, your low ticket one. So you can offer information in here like your basic to intermediate, foundational value and content, paid advanced courses. This is about giving them a course or a program to follow on their own. They're going to do it themselves, but there is a specific transformation that they will go through if they complete it in your low ticket paid membership, right? And that specific transformation is you have to cater that to specific types of students. So you need to figure out what your dream student looks like and what they need. Again, the paid membership, now that you have paying members, okay, that are going through this course that you have in the paid membership, they are going to want another level of access to you. They're going to want another level of coaching. So in this group especially, it's going to be really important for you to, again, start taking data to create your high ticket offers. Let's say they are going through your paid membership course. They're having some really good reviews, right? But they want a little bit extra. They want a little bit specific teaching and coaching, right? This is where you are going to start getting your data from to create your next high ticket offers. So after you have your free group, okay, you can still monetize and charge for different courses in your free group. You have your paid low ticket membership where it's going to be affordable for many people, but still marketing to a specific type of student, right? Then next, you need a high ticket offer. So your paid program or membership is going to be that third offer you have, right? This is going to be it can be an inner circle or a masterclass monthly charge, high ticket, $500, $900, $1,000 monthly. Depends on what you're teaching. It's definitely doable. And what it could also be is a cohort program, right? A cohort program is a signature program that you're going to build, and it is a specific duration. It has a specific start time and it has a specific end date. So most cohorts go from 6 to 12 weeks. I think the sweet spot is about 8 to 12 weeks. If you can deliver some crazy great transformations in about 8 weeks, you can charge a high price for that. If you can deliver a great transformation in 12 weeks, you can really charge higher for that. You can charge about $3,000, $3,500 for a small group of under 30 people for a 12-week program that you are hitting a specific problem and you're giving them a solution to it. This is where things get crazy, things get creative, things get exciting in your business because now you are making a lot of money in a shorter period of time. So this is when it gets really, really cool, crazy, and exciting because when you start to make your high ticket offers, your cohort programs, you can start to make a lot of money in a short period of time. And this is where we want to start to scale. We want these are important. The free group is important to start the business and have a funnel of clients. The paid membership allows multiple people to join you and gives you a bucket of people that are already paying and choosing to be taught by you. And then the paid program membership, right? High ticket is where you start to really, really make money and really start to dive into the transformation and the real deep advanced coaching that you really want to do. In these paid high ticket memberships, it's going to be live access. They're going to have direct access to you. This is what they're paying for. It's going to be a do it with you, right? So you are going to be coaching them and you're going to be helping them through their process. And again, this is also great because once you get people that are in here paying you a high ticket, guess what? You now have another small group of people that are already paying you, already having great success, already paying you a high amount of money. They are going to ask you what is next. And so you always have to have a next offer. And so this is going to be a great group to start to ask them, okay, what other problems can I help you solve? And this is how you start to develop your different signature programs for certain solutions or certain issues, high ticket. Okay, after you get your free group and you create your low ticket pay group, it is now time for a high ticket offer. Your first high ticket offer should be a group cohort, which is going to be your signature coaching program. Okay, it's gonna have a specific start date and a specific ending date. Now, after you get your high ticket coaching group, then you can start thinking about a high ticket membership, monthly membership. Like here, what Ina is charging for, she has a kind of mastermind group, which she's charging $999 a month. Okay, 12 members. And these are groups where you can have a small number of members and make some decent money per month. First high ticket offer needs to be a group cohort. Okay. Why I say that is because you want to charge a high ticket and you want to be able to service a smaller amount of people. I would say 30 or less. And this is something that you're going to create, your signature program you can create around giving one transformation, and you don't have to change up the curriculum every group. You're going to keep building on this curriculum and making it juicy, making it even better, but you're still solving the same problem, having the same transformation for people. Multiple times a year, you're going to run this program. So it's not going to be any heavy lifting from you as far as how to change the content over the year. It's just going to be making it better. Okay. So this can be a really, really good way to create big amounts of money in your business. And you can start to actually forecast out how much money you want to make and will make for the year. Okay. But before we get to that, how do we get people from our low ticket community to our high ticket offer? What we're going to do is use an application process or onboarding calls. So those are two different things. The application process is basically people that are in your low ticket group, right? They can go through an application process. It can be an easy Google form, it can be any type of form that you want them to fill out, and you kind of ask some questions and you figure out who it is that you would like to have in your high ticket group. And the people that fill out the application, you choose for the upcoming cohort, right? You want to basically see, can they afford this? What are they looking for? What's their goals? Where are they looking to go? Okay. And if they would be a good fit for your group, cohort, and coaching program. So there's the application process. And then there is another way. You can actually do both of these at the same time, but they're two separate things. So the onboarding call, you can, if they schedule an onboarding call because they want to get into your group cohort, they can schedule an onboarding call, and then you would have that onboarding call talking about their experience, right? Talking about what their goals are and talking about where they want, what do they want out of this group? What do they want in a coach? What are they needing, right? And again, taking their goals and making sure that this program is the right program for them. So that is the two ways that you can get people from your low ticket group membership to your high ticket group cohort program out. Because I want you to see the possibility of how your online coaching business can and will grow over the next 6 months, 12 months to 2 years, right? So you're starting with this free group, you have a low ticket community where you're making money, and then you have your first high ticket offer, which is going to be a cohort, right? It's your signature program. The one thing that you really want to be known for teaching and creating a transformation for people, that's going to be your first program, right? And then you can have a cohort number 2 and a cohort number 3. So you can have multiple programs. I want you to envision yourself having 3 programs, right? And all are different things that you are solving for, right? They can all be totally different types of programs. It can have a follows program, a leaders program. You can teach different things in each of them. Musicality, they can be separate in that sense, to where multiple people would like to take multiple programs with you. Or one idea could be your programs can build off of each other. So let's say you teach a signature program, and this is like phase A or phase 1. Then your next program can be phase 2. You're still building off of whatever you taught in this first program. You're teaching the next phase of it in your second program. And you're teaching the next phase of it in your third program, right? So you can have programs set up where one builds upon the other, and you can be very picky about people having to take the first course program to get into the second one and get into the third one, right? Or you can have all three. Anybody can actually pay for them and join them if they're a good fit for it. And let's say they don't build off of each other, but they are total different things that dancers or your tribe would also want to pay for. So, and then I want you to imagine having a mastermind membership, right? Having a mastermind membership, having a kind of VIP members where they want some specific, really, really specific coaching per month. Maybe it's mentorship. Maybe you're mentoring as aspiring instructors like yourself. And that's where you would have your high ticket monthly membership. So imagine these different offers that you're having in your online business, as well as teaching and traveling the world. You can actually start to teach less and travel the world if you wanted to when you have a business like this that's making pretty good money. Let's say for cohort number 1, let's say your schedule, you've got it on Tuesdays. This is something that you're teaching online. It's on Tuesdays from 7 to 8:30. It's just 90 minutes, right? And you have, for example, I have an instructor certification program, right? You have a certification program for 9 weeks or 12 weeks. For something like 12 weeks, you could charge $2,500. You can open up 20 spots. Or for a 12-week certification program, you could charge $3,500. So for 9 weeks and you're charging $2,500 and you've got 20 spots open, you can make $50K in 9 weeks. Just from teaching them once a week on Tuesdays. That's just one program. It's once a week. It's 90 minutes or however long you want to meet. It's up to you. But this is the type of money you can make in just 3 months, in just about 2 months, right? And then I want you to imagine having instructors that you're teaching for 12 weeks. That's 3 months, charging $3,500 for each of them. They're going to be certified to teach your methods. 20 spots. That's not a big class on Zoom. So that's $70K. $70,000, right? From this one cohort. And imagine if you just had this one cohort and you ran one program every quarter, every 3 months you ran that of the year, you could make 50 to 70K extra just from having this one high ticket group. But imagine if you had two other signature programs that you're teaching something that's really valuable. Let's say this one was for followers specifically or leads specifically. It's 9 weeks. You charge $999, almost $1,000. There's 20 spots. Keeping these classes very small. That's 20K. Right? So you can charge a little bit less, but still high ticket, small group. Again, this is your Wednesday class, right? This is your Wednesday class online. It's 90 minutes. 20K. So if you've got, let's say you're running these programs at the same time and they end at the same time, you're making 50,000 from your Tuesday classes in 9 weeks, and you're making 20K from your Wednesday classes. Teaching 90 minutes, y'all, online. Okay? Now let's say you had a third signature program that you do on Thursdays, again 7 to 8:30 in the evening, 7 to 8:30 in the evening, 90 minutes. This is a specific transformation group. You're talking about musicality or time switching or counterbalance or whatever you want to talk about, right? And teach. 9 weeks, maybe you charge $1,500. 20 spots. That's 30K. Okay, so when you start creating high ticket offers, you guys, and thinking about the transformation that you are going to give people, and you can charge a little bit more and have less people that you're coaching and having to give the transformation to, you can start to make a lot of money in a shorter period of time, and you get to rinse and repeat these multiple times a year. This is what I want to teach you. This is what I'm going to teach you in my paid community, how to build your business, okay, so that you have a thriving business that is automated and it works for you, even with you traveling the world still teaching. We're going to build a team when you need a team. You're not going to have to do this all on your own. So I want you to start thinking about, what does your 6-month or 12-month business look like, and let's go after it. Okay. Now, let's just dream a little bit. Let's get crazy. Let's say you have all your 3 programs, and then you also have this monthly high ticket membership where you are mentoring folks. You can charge $250, you can charge $500. I would charge $500. So with these prices in a small group, this is monthly membership, you're making $5,000 to $10,000 extra dollars. And let's say you didn't meet at 8:30. Let's say you met earlier, right before that. Let's say you meet from 6 to 7 weekly. And this is monthly, so it's just weekly. You're making that 5 to 10K extra. How much can this change your life? How much can having just this change your life? If you got almost 200, 250, 300 members in your low ticket pay group, you're charging anywhere from $99 to $150. How much can that change your life right now? And at least making $10,000 here, but also having one high ticket signature group program that you're able to rinse and repeat and not have to recreate every time, and you're making at least 10,000 here. You should make more, way more than that, but let's say you're at least making 10,000 USD dollars here. How much would that change your life? Okay, we have to start thinking in higher ticket and bigger transformations, because people will pay for the transformation. People will pay if it feels like it's valuable. Okay, this is all I wanted to share with y'all. This is the 6-figure dance coach system. Everything starts with the free group, getting people into your ecosystem and wanting to be coached by you, giving them transformations, helping them move to the paid group, the membership low ticket group, helping them move to more transformation, being better at what you're teaching. Okay, this is how you do it and have a thriving business, so that you can do what you want to do, so that you can travel the way you want to travel, so that you can help families, so that you can take time off, so that if you get hurt, you have a backup plan. If you have any kind of mental health issues and you need to take a break, you can afford to take a break. You can afford to take a break because your business is still going to run, and you'll have a team by then. You'll have a team that's helping you with this stuff. It's not just going to be you. Any questions that you have, put them in the questions tab. Let's talk about this. Let's break this down even more if I need to. But this is it, you guys. I'm excited to get you going on your journey. Let's get it.